Morning, YouTube. Some morning coffee. I can't be loud. Gotta be quiet. The family's still sleeping. But what's the word though? Anybody up working out? Y'all sleeping in because y'all hungover. Or are my fitness people that getting up early, ready to work out? Hello. Hello, everybody. Everybody's still sleeping. Hello. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? I'm a cat lover too. Hi, cat lover. Let me call my cat. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Wadre? What's up, Wadre? What's good, What y'all got going on today? I just woke up, man. I just woke up drinking some coffee. It's 4 a.m. Y'all about to go, I'm about to get a workout in. Hindi, what's up? Short video editor. He's around here somewhere. Meow, meow. I call my cat like a. You from New England? Nah, it's 3 a.m. What you doing up this early? Double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap that screen. Here comes my cat now. Oh no. Hang on, I hit my damn tripod. Come here. The people want to see you. Can y'all see him? Chill. I adopted this little guy when he was just a little baby. He was just a little baby. He's more like a dog. He likes to be treated like a dog. You gotta pet him. I pet him hard. Oh shit. They're knocking over my damn tripod. What's the move though? What y'all got going on today? Yeah, it's 4 a.m. where I'm at. 4 a.m. Well, hold on. 4:30. What y'all got going on today? I get this damn tripod to stop me. Today's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. What you got going on? Happy birthday. Look at where the party at? Nah, you know I'm old. I don't party no more. How old are you? How old are you gonna be, Leandre? Leandre? You having a barbecue? Hey, those are the funnest. Invite all your friends and just chill in the backyard. It's free. You ain't gotta. I mean, you just buy the food, turn on some music, and be kicking it. Those are always the funnest birthdays. I'm downstairs. It's dark and I'm a little scared. That's funny. Yeah, ain't nothing to be afraid of unless you live in a really bad area. Keep a gun. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Are you afraid of the dark? 10. What the heck you doing up this early, 10? You should be in bed. How these little kids be getting on my live, man? What you bad kids getting on my live, man? It's supposed to be 18 and up. You getting a dirt bike? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, be careful. I've seen a lot of people get injured on dirt bikes, but at the same time, they're super fun. Get you a helmet for real, for real. That's all you need. Like, get a helmet. Don't be scared to wear like pads and like protective gear. Don't be scared. People might try to laugh or whatever, but you'll be the one laughing when they fall off their bike and break their arm or something. Have you ever heard of there's a YouTube channel called Cycle Cruiser? You ever heard of Cycle Cruiser? He's like an all-in-one motorcycle channel, and man, he taught me a lot when I first started riding a dirt bike and motorcycles and stuff like that. Check him out. His YouTube channel is called Cycle Cruiser. Your brother woke you up? Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? Got 3 people in the chat. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up so more people will come in here and we can have some conversations. Have some early morning conversations. Get our minds flowing. All you gotta do is tap the screen twice like this. Boop, boop. and it's gonna give a thumbs up, and then more people are gonna come in here, and then we're gonna have a whole bunch of people in the chat talking. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I got a busy day today, a pretty active day. I'm just waking up, getting some coffee, drinking some coffee. Just took a cold shower. About to get busy, man. Shed some calories today. Yeah, I just hop on here and see if I can meet some new people, see where everybody's at, where y'all live, where y'all from, man. I'm from America. I live in the middle part of America. It's pretty weak. I don't like it at all. Only thing that's cool about it is I get to experience all the seasons. So I get to experience winter, spring, summer, fall. And like our winters are like really, really cold, and then our summers are really, really hot, and our springs it rains a lot. You're from Nigeria? Okay, shout out to Nigeria. How is it over there? Is everything good over there? Yeah, there's a lot of I watch the UFC. I don't know if anybody knows what the UFC is, but it's the Ultimate Fighting Championship. There's a lot of fighters that are coming from Nigeria. Nigeria, Nigeria. 嗯 I moved to America to have a better life. Yeah, yep. That's what a lot of people do, man. A lot of people move to America to live the American dream. It just depends on where you're at in life, I guess, you know. I guess, even being poor in America is probably better. Well, it's got to be a lot better than, having, some of these other countries that are still like third world countries and stuff. What up, though? 10 people in the chat. What y'all got going on, man? Drop a like, double tap that screen. Let's chat it up. Where y'all from? What y'all got going on this weekend? Got them shadows on my forehead now. Seven people in the chat. Come on. Comment some. Comment. Drop a comment. Drop a comment. Smash that like button. What's up? What y'all at? What y'all doing? What y'all got going on this weekend? I know there's a bunch of people from other parts of the world on here. I know there's a language barrier sometimes, but I try my best to Work through that. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? I love you a long time. But yeah, I'm gonna go on a bike ride here in a minute, man. It's been raining a lot. It was we had a long winter and then our spring, man, it's been raining like every day it rains. And then yeah, we even had a tornado come through here and like tear up like a big part of the city that I live in. And we've been dealing with tornadoes, thunderstorms. I haven't been able to get my bike out, but I'm gonna get it out this morning. I'm gonna go on like a 10-mile bike ride. Probably longer than that. I don't even know how long it is. It's pretty far though. Anybody else like bike riding on here? Bicycling? I got a GMC Denali. GMC Denali bike. What about y'all? Y'all be bicycling? It's my new hobby when in my old age. I like to bicycle. I got a helmet with a light on it and everything. You said where I'm at? Chilling, man. I'm chilling. Chilling at the crib. Just woke up. Drinking some coffee, meeting the people. Seeing what y'all on, man. Double tap that screen. Where y'all from? Where you from, headhunter? Asking all them damn questions. Yeah, I'm in Alaska. How you know? We don't have electricity. I live in a cabin. I gotta use candles for heat and light. You say you from Florida? That's what's up. That's where I'm moving. I'm headed there soon. As soon as my kids get old enough to move out, I'm moving to Florida. Probably by then I'll be overpopulated. I won't even be able to move to Florida. But what part of Florida you live in? On the east side or the west side or the north side or the south side? Ocala? I'm from Opalaka. I'm a Opalaka goon. You ever heard of Oompa Oompa I'm a Oompa goon. It's in the woods. So you in the swampy, nasty part of Florida. Fuck that. I wouldn't even want to be in that part of Florida. All them big ass mosquitoes. I like warm weather, man. I like being warm. The cheap places in Florida are pricey. Yeah, exactly. What's the cost of living? What's it like? Tell me. Can you tell me like basically what like an apartment or something will cost or a crib? What's the housing prices like in Florida right now? I'm curious how much is like a two bedroom, one bedroom, something like that, or a house or I'm on 10 acres in Oakland. We got it for 250K out here. Double wide trailer. Hey, that you winning right there. That's what I want to do. Shit. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. Just get a bunch of fucking land and not have no neighbors and be chilling, man. I've always grew up in the city. next to all a whole bunch of people. I've always lived right next to people, and that's annoying. 3 bedroom house, 600 a month. Hey, where you got that at? I don't know. You getting some government assistance or something? Cause ain't no 3 bedroom houses around where I'm at anywhere close to 600 a month. Nah, we going to Alaska for the summer. Won't be staying for the winter in Oakland. You can get it cheap. Okay, okay, yeah. Nah, I'm just messing with you, bro. I don't live in Alaska. I live in the Midwest. I don't know where you got Alaska from. Yeah. Well, hey, wherever you're at, hopefully it's a nice area, but $600 a month, man, that's gonna get you where I'm at. That ain't gonna get, I mean, that's not gonna cut it at all. That's not even gonna get you the projects, don't it? Probably cost more than $600 a month, especially for a 3 bedroom. Yeah, I don't. There ain't nothing for $600 a month where I'm at, and that's in the ghetto. Like I seen houses. I was just on a real estate website the other day. I'm an over the road trucker, bro. Have you thought about doing that? Yeah, actually, I have. What up, strong Ukraine? What's up? What's up? Hello from Ukraine. How are y'all living out there, man? I'm sorry, what's going on? I hope all that war and stuff stops, man. All that killing needs to stop. I feel sorry for y'all, man. But yeah, over the road trucker, man. Yeah, I know y'all be getting paid that bread. I talk to truck drivers all the time, actually. I work in a place where truck drivers got to come to for deliveries. We get a lot of deliveries from truck drivers. And when I'm working on the dock and stuff, I talk to them a lot. And actually, I drive trucks too. I don't have my CDL, but I drive trucks on my company's property. So I drive, tanker trucks and box trucks. Yeah, I've thought about it, man, but I made a video yesterday with my buddy on my lunch break. I don't know if y'all checked it out, but it was called "How to Deal with Work-Life Balance." And that's what I was just getting ready to say. He say, if you don't have a family, it's good, man. If you're homeless, there are companies that pay for your CDL, bring about 1,400. Yeah, yeah, war is hard. I bet it is. It's pointless. In my eyes, it's pointless, man. You know what I mean? Like, we're all human, and they just, people want to kill other people for not believing what they believe, or kill somebody for not looking like what they look like, or kill somebody or not like somebody because there's an imaginary line in the sand. I think it's bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, there are evil people that need to get killed, but and removed from the earth. Evil spirits, evil demons, but for the most part, when all them innocent people begin blowing up for no reason, and all these people are just dying, man, that's crazy. For no reason. For greed, for money, for power. And then all that greed, money, power, money, all that shit, man, don't mean shit. All these people that are like powerful figures in life, they're missing out on what life really is about. They're trying to conquer and kill people. You know what I mean? They ain't going nowhere good in the afterlife. Let's put it like that. You know, certain people believe different things. They get taught, and they're not open minded, and people get stuck in these. Yeah, Ukraine is wild, man. The old times was the right way. Exactly, headhunter. You exactly right, man. That's if it was like that, then I'd be like, you know, put the guns down, man. Let's just throw hands. Put the bombs down. Let's just throw hands. Whoever, you know what I mean? That's how it was back in the hood, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have all these guns. Now, ain't nobody fighting no more. Everybody just shooting each other and shit. It's stupid. Because what does that get you? It just gets somebody lose their life. Same shit, yes. You know, it's like now kids, like when I grew up in the 90s. So, and I lived in the ghetto in the in St. Louis, right? And it was just a part of our life, you know. You get jumped, you get in a fight, you might win some, you might lose some. I mean, it sounds cliche, but that's how it was. And like even when you lost a fight, you'd still just be cool with the dude you just fought. 10 minutes later, you'd be playing basketball with him or spend the night at their house or whatever, you know. Because we never like we kicked each other's ass, but we never like brutally killed each like you know tried to kill each other or nothing. Now people just ain't got no love in their hearts. People don't have any sense of spirituality in their hearts. Everybody just out here for blood, greed, materialistic things. Everybody wants the next best thing. Everybody's just trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's stupid, man. For what? You trying to kill somebody over what? $100 in drugs and shit. You know what I mean? Like it don't make sense. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? It's the same thing with like these wars, man. You know what I mean? It's like Russia wants more territory. Like Russia is fucking huge. It's not good enough. You got to have, you know what I mean? It's like they be bored or something. You feel me? Like y'all that bored. You're like, fuck. We need to fucking figure something out. All right, let's just try to take Ukraine back. You know what I mean? I mean, I get it. There's a lot of history involved and shit like that, but fuck that, man. You got plenty of fucking room. You got plenty of fucking land. Leave them fucking people alone. You don't need more territory. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know all the fucking ins and outs of the fucking politics behind it, but all politics are stupid as fuck because they're all fucking corrupt. None of them want to help the people for real. They want to use the people. If Putin want to take Ukraine, his ass need to go get on the motherfucking front line, like you said, and be up in a tank on the front line. But nah, his ass ain't out there shooting shit. He's the same thing with Zelensky. Zelensky needs to get on the motherfucking front lines too. Tell his ass to get up in the trench where fucking drones are dropping bombs on him and shit. That shit bogus as fuck. Yeah, the rich stay rich, poor stay poor. That's how they keep try to keep us. Yeah, you know that's exactly what they try to do, bro. Like, and then, like I always just I see so many people like at my job, just for instance, because that's where I'm at the most. I just see people like, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? About like politicians, they sit there and like complain, or they worship these politicians, and it's like, bro, these motherfucking politicians do not care about your ass. You think they care about you? Fuck no. But they're obsessed with it. I got people that are literally obsessed with politics when not one politician would come to fucking help them. It blows my mind. Yeah, man, I would fight for the nation if the one that decided the war went with me. Yeah, I ain't fighting nobody's war, man. I dropped a video. I'm gonna check it out on my channel. It's going kind of a little bit viral. It ain't took off 100% yet, but it's done better than all my other videos. But it's basically talking about how I got rejected from the military because I didn't have good vision. I didn't have good enough vision or good enough hearing. Yeah, hey, I'm right behind you, man. I'm gonna get my money up. I'm gonna be out there with you. I show, man. That's what you got to do for real, man. If you ain't got property, like I feel bad for these people, man. Again on my channel, I ain't trying to just plug my channel, but I mean this is why I'm on live. But if you go to my channel and look on my shorts, I made a short about uh like what the hood looks like, you know what I'm saying? In my area, that's like literally 10 minutes from where I live is the short that I posted where like people are walking around because it's an open carry. And so people are just carrying around AR-15s. None of them are registered. None of them are legal. Everybody's just carrying around an AR-15 for their to it's damn near it's like Ukraine, but it's in America. It's in St. Louis. It's crazy as fuck. People are walking around 30 deep. All of them got guns. Yeah, I grew up in the city all my life. Again, on my channel, I posted a video about my house burning down. My house burned down when I was 16, and my mom moved to the country, and that was the very first time I ever seen the country. Like, well, actually, I didn't even see it then because I stayed after my house burned down. I stayed with my aunt and uncle until I graduated. So I didn't. And then once I graduated, I moved in with my mom for a short period of time, and she had moved out to the country, and that was the first time I ever seen the country in my life. So yeah, for the first 18 years of my life, I was in the city. All I knew was projects and ghetto, and we didn't have money to even go on vacation for real, so I never even got to see the world. The first time I ever went on vacation, besides I went to California when I was like 5, but I don't remember. But the first like real vacation that I remember is on my 18. I was 18, and it was my senior class trip, and we actually went to Florida. We went to Cocoa Beach, Florida. And I told myself, man, I was like, man, I ain't going back. I wasn't gonna get on the bus to come back with the rest of the students. I was just gonna stay down there and be homeless at 18, because that's how much I loved Florida. I was like, fuck this, I ain't going back to St. Louis. It's there's nothing in St. Louis for me. I don't hang out with nobody because everybody's grimy and committing crimes and just doing dumb shit. And so it's nothing but trouble. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, I got back on the bus, even though I knew I should have listened to my heart. See, that's the thing, man. People got to listen. You got to start listening to your heart and to your spirit or to your conscience or to God or whatever you believe in. You got to start, like, whenever you hear that voice in your mind saying, I shouldn't do this or I should do this, you got to do it, man. You got to start listening because my conscience, I remember God telling me, don't get on the universe, whatever you want to say, that told me, don't get on that bus. Stay here, stay here. I only had a couple $100s to my name. I mean, I was in high school still, so I didn't really have a lot of money saved up, and my mom was poor. So, but I told myself, I was like, your house burned down. You ain't got nothing to go back to. Like, you gonna go live out in the country when you've lived in the ghetto your whole life? You know what I mean? I already knew them country dudes weren't gonna. I get along with everybody. That's the thing. Like, I like country music. I like rap. I'm from the streets, but I love the country. You know what I mean? So it's like I like rock music. I like, going to concerts. You know what I'm saying? So I like everything. I'm just a very well-rounded person. I'm a well-rounded person. So country is beautiful, man. I have my card, and we chill out in the country, the springs. We go to the mountains. You're right. Listen to your heart. What are you, like 32? Yeah, I'm 35. But yeah, man. So shit. It's the same shit. Like, to this day, like, it's crazy because it took me this long to like actually lock in on my spirituality and my, and to actually start listening to my inner spirit, man. That's it. Like so like you feel that feeling in your gut, man, you got to listen to it. Like if it says like cuz a lot of people live in fear. Your age, how old are you? Are you 35 too? But yeah, like a lot of people live in fear, man, cuz you be scared to like take risk and your gut's telling you like this ain't the place for you or this ain't the right situation that you're supposed to be in or your friends invite you out to a party and your gut tells you, your spirit tells you don't go, you know what I mean? But then you end up going anyways and then some shit happens and you're like, damn it, I shouldn't have went. I knew I should have listened to you know what I mean? If you ever had that like type of feeling to where you're like, man, I shouldn't have man, I shouldn't have done that shit, man. Like I should have listened. I should have listened to my gut. Yeah. So when you're over the road, what you be doing? Like you be going out for like a month at a time, or because like I just posted a video yesterday about like dealing with work life balance, and basically what me and one of my friends, my coworker, we was talking about like what it's because our job offers us a lot of overtime, right? And the money's good. So it like baits you in, it like sucks you into this like loophole of just working every single day. Meanwhile, the big wigs, they're lining their pockets, they living rich, they living on the high horse, while the lower level workers, we grinding every day just to get an extra money on our paycheck. And I talk about it in my video. I'm like, man, I don't mind working hard. I'm a hustler. Like, I don't care. That shit don't bother me at all. I roofed for a long time. I was a roofer. And if anybody who's ever done construction and done roofing, you know that you got to be a badass motherfucker to do roof. So once you do roofing, you can do anything else in the world. Like nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really compares. But long story short, my yeah, time goes on life. My mom passed last Friday. Make you change how you look at life. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, man. That's sad, dude. I don't even know, like I need to make a video about like dealing with death and stuff cuz like me, I'm kind of like I'm really weird when it comes to that. Like I don't like going to funerals. I know that's one thing we all got in common. We all got to die and shit, but like nobody like it's hard. Like some people get totally fucked up off that. So man, if you ever want to if you ever want to reach out to me, man, and talk off of here, or you want to come on my live, I mean, I'll send you the link. You can come on my live and you know, talk about some stuff. You want to talk about truck driving, just to kind of, release some pressure, release some tension, and yeah, the RIP to moms, man. Hopefully she in a better place. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Fuck. I hate that stuff, man, because I dealt with death at a young age. I only had like one family member that actually cared about me. It was my grandpa, and he died when I was like 7. I just remember being like, such a like a young age that where you're just starting to remember things, and it's like I just remember going to his funeral and stuff, and just being like, damn, like I ain't never finna see his ass again. Like you know what I mean? Like that shit hits hard, especially whenever like I said, I ain't got no other family members to like comfort me or pat me on the back. So I know what it's like to not have nobody to talk to about the shit. So damn, fuck. What kind of cancer, if you don't mind me asking? I'm sorry, man, but it's like cancer's on a freaking rise right now, y'all. Like that shit crazy. Like my old lady, my old lady thought she had breast cancer. She was freaking out because a lot of people in her family has had like cancer and they died. Intestinal cancer. That's what I'm saying, man. They be putting shit in our food. They putting shit in our damn like China. We buy all our shit from China, but we beefing with China. Apparently, we're beefing with China, but we still trade with them. We do all this shit. That don't even make sense. Like, how the fuck are we basically? They're our adversary, which is Cap too, probably by the way. But we at war with them, but yeah, we buy all our shit. We getting all our shit. So how do you know they ain't micro dosing us with like fucking poison and shit and put shit in our in the clothes we order from over there or all the shit we get off of Amazon. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like our own country's fucking poison us because I just got a thing in the mail yesterday, or not yesterday, but like last week that was saying that there's like traces of forever chemicals up in my water and shit. And then they said that there's nothing they can do until 2029. So for 4 years, I'm sitting here drinking fucking forever chemicals. They're like the only thing you can do is put a filter on your fucking faucet. I'm like, but I got this thing from Walmart that's here I could show you real quick. I don't know if you be able to see it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a big ass water jug. That thing is like a lifesaver. It's a pain in the ass switching out those the water jugs because the company that changes out the jugs, they don't fucking ever have any fills. But other than that, man, it works good. But yeah, man, it's like especially like with that COVID vaccine, I don't want to, I am a little bit. It's funny because everybody calls you a conspiracy theorist and then when the shit's true, then they're like, yeah, because a lot of conspiracies be true shit. That's why I be watching the Joe Rogan podcast, man. I don't know if you guys watch the Joe Rogan podcast, but he just had a good he just had a good episode on there with Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback Aaron Rodgers, and they were talking about a bunch of conspiracies and stuff. It was a good episode. But yeah, man, they put shit in, you know what I mean? There's shit in our food. We got shit in they forced vaccines on people that they didn't even do testing on long enough to know what the side effects were gonna be. Like, bro, I had like for real, no bullshit. Since COVID, I've had like 8 people that I know get cancer. Just at my job alone. Hell no, I ain't get the vaccine either. That my boss tried. He kept because he was like a super like left wing crazy person. And I was like, if you're getting it, I'm not getting it because my boss was a dumbass. So I was like, fuck nah. And then so it was like all the dumbass people that I knew were going to get it without even like, oh, we gotta get it. And they were freaking out. I'm like, you're a pussy, dude. Like, chill out. Like I didn't see nobody dying. I didn't see nobody fucked up on the ground. You know what I'm saying? If I seen like the shit they were showing on TV, I didn't see that shit in real life. Where I was at in St. Louis, I seen people scary because they listened to the news and they were like it's called being fear monger. See, that's what I'm saying, man. And then they're not gonna try to link the two together because they're before when COVID was going on, they were blaming everything. You could get in a car accident and they were like, "Oh, he died from COVID." You know what I mean? Because they were trying to scare people. It was all fucking psyop. But you could fall out of a tree to be like, "Oh, he died from COVID." You know what I mean? Like they were just blaming everything on COVID. But now that COVID's over and they said it was bullshit, but guess what? People are dying, getting cancer left and right, and they're not tracing it back to the vaccine. They don't want to because then they have to admit they're wrong. And a lot of people, especially people of power and people in those type of positions, they're not going to admit they were wrong. That's what's wrong with people in this world. Don't nobody want to admit they're fucking wrong when they're wrong. Me, I'm a stand up person. I don't give a fuck. If I'm wrong, I'll be like, hey, bro, I fucked up. My bad. Like, I won't do it again. You know what I mean? My integrity's so strong. You know what I mean? Integrity means everything to me. Like I don't judge nobody based off they race, they religion, they nothing. I base people off their character. And like one thing about you know character goes a long way. And your integrity goes a long way. So when you fuck up and you do something, even if it's something bogus, like you be like, man, I fucked up. Like I don't know why I did that. Kind of like with me, I used to drink a lot, so I'm sober now, and like I could blame it on a bunch of other fucking things because there is a lot of things that led to me drinking, but which I posted a video on my channel about how I overcame alcohol and how I, got sober and stuff. But yeah, I wasted like 10 years of my life just drinking all the time. But I can look in the mirror and be like, yeah, that was my fault because at the end of the day, if you're an adult, you have the brain power. You just got to have the willpower and the discipline to say no to shit. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Usually I be having more people on here too. So like, it's a lot of people that I've been meeting that's around our age that are like cool people, man. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a chat in here one day where it's like a bunch of real motherfuckers that we just keep building up the community and you know what I mean. If you got a channel, I'll check you out too. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'm just chilling here drinking my coffee. I ain't on shit. I'm about to go on a bike ride. So I'm just trying to wake up. Figured I'd meet a few people, so that's what's up. Yep, yep, yep. What's up though? Who else in the chat? What y'all got going on, man? I'm probably gonna get off here pretty soon. Anybody else on here take cold showers on purpose? That shit wake you up real quick. I was tired and I got up, took a cold shower, and I'm like wide awake now. What time is? Let me see what time it is. 5:13. I guess I got a little bit longer. I could stay on a little bit longer. Oh, I ran out of coffee though. Yeah, them cold showers, man. You gotta be a. They ain't no joke. They definitely shock the nervous system. You be. Everybody's still sleeping, so I had to be quiet. So I had to just eat it. I'm just sitting there, like cold water is hitting me. I'm like, ah. But it feels good once you get out. I don't know the science behind it, but they say there's some health benefits. So I'm gonna believe what Joe Rogan says. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I've actually heard a lot of people say it. It makes sense because you're shocking your body. You know what I mean? Getting it going from being warm to hella cold and then letting your body naturally like come back up to normal temperature. Makes sense. I want to get a sauna. I want to get a sauna. I feel like that'd be awesome. Anybody else like to get in the sauna? Something about just sitting in a sauna and just sweating and pouring out getting all them toxins out of your system, man. Feels so good. Detoxify your body. Well, since ain't nobody in here, ain't nobody talking. I got one person in the chat, but they ain't talking. I guess they don't like me. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna go in here and see if I got any more coffee. Hang on real quick, y'all. Nope. What's up, though? What's up, though? 3 people in the chat. What's up? What y'all got going on today? Get up early. Get something done. I'm up wide awake, man. We getting to the. We're gonna get some of this exercise money today. We're gonna get some steps in. We're gonna get some bicycling in. We're gonna get some resistance training in. We're gonna get all kinds of stuff in. Well, what's up, though? Anybody else working out today? I want to go swimming for real, for real. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. It's supposed to be 86. Is that warm enough to go swimming? I think it is. My eyes keep itching. What up, though? 4 people in the chat, man. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. We've been talking about all kinds of stuff on this live so far. It's been almost an hour. I got to meet some cool people. I was hoping I could meet some more people, but ain't nobody want to chat. Everybody just chilling. Talk to me, talk to me. Are you afraid of the dark? Look at that. Y'all remember that old school kid show, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And they told them scary, like, well, they weren't. Now they ain't scary, but back then it was kind of, you know what I mean? Little creepy stories and stuff. See, the sun's starting to come up now. You can see it coming through the stained glass. Talk to me, people. I ain't gonna be mean. I'm a nice person. I ain't gonna bite you. I ran out of coffee. All my cold brew coffee's gone. Somebody drink it all. And it was you. That's 3 people in here. Y'all, if y'all don't get to talking, I'm gonna snap on y'all ass. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna snap. These lives are weird. The other day I had 500 people in the chat. Last Saturday. Now I got 3 and motherfuckers ain't talking. I can't just talk to myself, man. I need somebody to talk to, yeah. I'm all alone. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Check out my channel if you haven't, man. Been dropping some heat on there. Actually, it's just a lot of ranting. You know, early in the morning and late at night, man, I don't have the energy to rant. But in the middle of the day, after that coffee kicks in, I get about a pot of coffee in me. I go on my lunch break and I be ranting like a motherfucker. It's fun though, because I've been fasting. I've been fasting for lunch, so I haven't been eating nothing. And man, going up there full of coffee, fasted, I be having hella energy. I'll just rant all day long. It sucks because me and my guy we only get a 30-minute lunch. So by the time we get up to the park, record the video, we only got like 20 minutes to make a video. It's hard to get everything as you always talk about in a 20-minute video, but hey, it's better than nothing. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. What y'all on, man? What y'all on, man? What y'all getting? Y'all getting some money this morning? Y'all going on an exercise? I might take y'all on a bike ride. Let me know. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up if y'all want me to go on a bike ride later and go live. I'm gonna show y'all nature. Show y'all some tunnels. Got these cool bike trails by the. Oh shit, my bad. Got these bike trails that go like under tunnels, over bridges, through the woods, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go live here in a little bit. I'm gonna go and get off of live right now though. Charge my damn phone. I appreciate everybody I met today. I'm gonna go peep out some people's channels. But yep. If ain't nobody trying to talk, man, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all making me feel weird talking to myself. Y'all giving me anxiety, man. Y'all giving me anxiety, man. Whew. Yeah, I'm not very entertaining whenever nobody's talking to me. Cause all I can do is just see myself in the phone. It's weird. Me and my buddy were talking about that the other day. We were like, man, it's hard to make videos when you're staring at yourself. That's why I try not to look at the camera. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm gonna take care of some business, and then I'm gonna hop back on. Unless somebody's got something to say. Somebody wants to say hi. Hello. Anybody got something interesting to talk about? That's why I don't like. I wish I could just go live all day long. That'd be cool. Cause I know random people just come through all day. Just that you gotta hit that perfect timing where people are awake and on live. And actually, live's such a new thing. I think it's gonna pick up. I mean, YouTube's been around for a long time, but as far as like lives, like people going live and like people like, I think, and I like going on people's lives when they're talking and chilling and stuff. just you gotta keep staying consistent with going live so you can meet new people, get more people to come into the chat, and then like, you know, people be having a hell of like good conversations and stuff. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go live here in a little bit when I go on a bike ride, and then yeah, maybe that'll entertain some people a little more. So, all right, y'all.